Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, The Commonwealth. In our last episode, we continued making our way through the fourth scenario of the campaign, and we were presented with an important choice. We ended up siding with our childhood friend Laryssa, and I guess that's sort of the air quotes good option of the two that we were presented. We found out that Laryssa is working with the Torchbearers, and from the previous campaign, the Elven Court, we know that that's sort of the good side. Those working against the evil, the Shadowborn, and so we've chosen to side with her. Now, the negative side of doing that is that we've lost Valerie, who was one of our heroes. We have, however, kept our rogue hero, Sulthor Nightblade, but he's only at level 3, so it's definitely put us in a bit of a challenging position that we've lost a very, very powerful warlord hero that was already at like level 11 or 12 or something, but we're just going to keep working away and see what we can do here. Alright, now, before we jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout-outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Hog Rolling. Hog pointed out that I was lamenting that it's unfortunate the flame tank, you can't use the flame throwing ability on the first turn of battle. However, there is a workaround for this, and it's something that I had used once upon a time, but I kind of forgot that it existed. You can, to my knowledge, you can use the rapid reload ability and use that on the first turn of battle to then allow your flame tank to use its flame throwing on that first turn, which is super powerful. So really appreciate Hog Rolling reminding me of that ability and the fact that that's a possibility. So just really, really good. Much appreciated there. Another comment here is from Joe. I had raided a tomb, and I think it might have been this one here. When I attacked it, I believe it was full of just tier 1 units, and I had thought, oh, maybe that's like a glitch. They were all the Azrak undead units, which are added by one of the mods I'm using. And so I had assumed that maybe that was a glitch, but Joe is pointing out that isn't a glitch at all, and what this means is that the design of this map was such that this tomb was intended to have tier 1 units in it. So really appreciate Joe, and again, I apologize for the unjust accusation of the mod glitching out. So as always, guys, a huge thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. They're extremely appreciated. Without any further ado, let's jump back into the episode here. So again, just to remind everybody of our objectives here, Laryssa, we've already found her. Valerie must survive. Well, she's left us, so that's no longer the objective. Sulthor has to live. We have to defeat Carishar, and Laryssa must survive. Now, I'm pretty sure that Carishar's throne is over here somewhere, because when we click on this, it gives us defeat Carishar. So that's my guess, is that we need to get over to that corner of the map. Laryssa is our ally. She's not under our control, actually. She is just our ally. And then, of course, we have a city that we took from Carishar that we're converting into our first city, really. Now, I did throw mana fuel cells on, but that's actually just draining my mana, and we don't have any income yet. So I'm going to just cancel this. I'm going to end the spell because I don't want to just burn mana for no reason. Once we absorb the city, we'll get the benefit, but for now, we're not getting any benefit from it. So I think we were pretty much at the end of our turn here. Might be worth summoning a spy drone. I think we already have one out scouting, perhaps. I can't remember. Or maybe it got killed, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think it might have been killed. Oh, no, here it is. Right, and these production resources, we have to absorb the city before we can gain them. So yeah, we'll end our turn here, I think. That's a good spot to do it. Now, of course, we need to protect Laryssa and make sure she doesn't get killed. But I think really the main thing is just going to be, you know, the best defense is a good offense. I think if we just push and try to bring the fight to Carishar as quick as we can, I think that's going to be helpful for us overall. So that's what we're going to try to do. All right, Carishar won a battle. Oh, boy. So he's bringing the heat over here. And you can see he's got a Draconian Dreadnought hero leading a group which has some undead in it, including an Archon Revenant Titan Champion. Wow. Very powerful. Tier 4 undead unit. Yeah, so must have control of like a Archon Revenant dwelling or something like that. So we're going to need to get over there to help, because otherwise he's going to steamroll Laryssa pretty quickly. So we're going to just jump over and fight this battle quickly. Oh, sure. You know what? We'll let them run. Nice. When we get a raptor and some gold, I'll take that. If nothing else, it's good to have a scout. Yeah, and Laryssa is decently powerful, but nowhere near enough to stand up to this. So we need to get over there very quickly, I think. And you know what? We could raid this tomb on the way through. I mean, ideally, I would love to clear all of this out, but given that this is there, I feel like we probably shouldn't dilly-dally. We should probably just get over there to help. So I maybe will do the tomb on the way over, however. As much as I do want to clear this. Although, you know what? I feel like this is powerful, but it's not... Well, this Revenant Titan champion is pretty strong, so... I was going to say, like, I could kind of, you know, take a turn, do this, and then go help, but I think it's probably better to just go help now. We'll do the tomb, though, because at least we're here. Hyman Revenant Unforgiven, a Tier 3 irregular unit. Other than that, nothing too crazy. Poltergeist does have Haunt Machinery, which could be used on our flame tanks. We just have to be mindful of that. I think it's like a way to mind control machines, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just test our little theory here. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. And now we can use... Yep, that's pretty slick. And now, it doesn't matter in this battle because we aren't in range to use it anyway, but like to actually hit the enemy. But this was a good test just to make sure that that actually works. Yeah, there's what I was expecting, is that Haunt Machinery attack. Thankfully, we resisted it. Ooh, big kill right there. That was good. Okay, well, let's just do one of these. Nice. And then we'll park right on top here of the undead. Or of the hyena that's going to come back. Has Undying. You know what? I would love to... get in here and try to help a little bit. But we can't quite kill the mongrel in the back. That's too bad. Well, I guess we could if we get good rolls, but we'd have to get a 6 and a 7, or 2 7s, basically, which is unlikely. That being said, we could do this. Ooh, I like that. There, okay, now that's the kill back there. And then we can step up here, get the kill there. Very nice. We can charge the poltergeist, and we can blast the hyena in the back. Now, I believe one of these units is going to come back. I think the mongrel is going to get revived. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, we can kill it again. All right. Well, we'll just do a little extra damage there, and then we can do this. Nice. There's the kill there, and a level up for our knight, which is wonderful. And we should be able to just charge around with Sulthor and get that kill very easily as well. Throw on a reload just for the... Yeah, and that gave us enough experience to level up, so that's kind of cool. All right, we'll just charge over and get the finish, and that should do it. Very nice. So that cleaned that up. And, oh, nice. Wand of Fiery Doom gives you fire bolts. I'll take that, and I'll give it to... Yeah, I'll give it to Sulthor. So now he's got a variety of different magic attack options, which is good. So then, yeah, next turn we'll cruise over and try to help even more if we can. In the meantime here, the Civic Guard and the Red Raptor can maybe buddy up. Although, you know what? I might just send the Red Raptor to scout, to be honest. Ooh, look at this. Haunted Boneyard, guarded by 5 enemy units. Thankfully, they're the best are only tier 2, but still, we're going to want to get rid of that for sure. Scout up here. Well, we'll probably just try to head back this way to assist at the base if we can, if we need to. I think we'll probably keep our builder just here for now. I don't really see any real main rationale to keep our builder near the front lines at the moment. Sorry, I was kind of thinking there. Yeah, you know, what I probably should have done is sent this group to grab the haste berries and go that way, but that's okay. We'll just go like this, and then we'll end the turn there, I think. I am tempted to maybe do another spy drone. It'll drain our mana, though, so I'm gonna hold off. Okay, good. Well, at least Laryssa... Oh, she grabbed those production resources. Pretty sneaky. Well, that's good. So the enemy kind of backed off a little. Because I was going to say, if Laryssa gets killed, we're done. She can lose her throne city as long as Laryssa herself doesn't die, right? Okay, so then, yeah, now this group we can kill. It's just a bunch of human knaves. And a hyena, so we should be able to take them on without too much trouble. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I was... For some reason, I was thinking that was embarrassing. I thought this was a stack belonging to Carishar. Whoops. Well, that's okay. So the enemy has kind of backed off, so that's given me a little bit of a reprieve. So now we can just start clearing stuff out. So in the meantime here, so let's deal with this. Sure, we'll let them run. A little extra gold. And then next turn, we'll clear out the Ancient Ruin. And then we will head over and deal with the Haunted Boneyard. Assuming the enemy does not show up. Ooh. Oh, roaming units. Yikes, that's scary. Oh, we'll go run into the mountains. That might keep us kind of safe. I don't know. We'll park. You know what? We'll scout. Ooh, there's production resources over there. Maybe we'll go that way. We'll send this little guy just to camp at the base. That way, if the base does get attacked, at least I have a unit there to help. It's not going to do much, but at least it's something. Yeah, and until we have this city absorbed, we're still kind of very limited on what we can do in terms of our magic and whatnot, because we don't have a good mana income. All right, let's see if he pokes his head back again. Well, at least she's keeping her units kind of together, sort of. Ooh. Oh, interesting. So he took out the spawning structure for me. Well, thanks, buddy. That saved me a bit of trouble. That's a pretty strong, like, again, that's a pretty strong army, so we're going to have to be pretty careful. Let's clear this out while we're here. Okay, good. Just some Blight Tusk boars and a regular boar. We should be able to handle that without too much trouble. Literally, the flame tank would be the only thing that would give me a bit of an advantage in that fight if we're up against some powerful undead. Speaking of, let's see, can we maybe get a blast off here? I'm not sure if we're in range. Let's try it. Ooh, not quite. Alright, well, we'll just park in behind and let it ride here. Okay, we took quite a bit of damage with our flame tank. Thankfully, we have a little trick up our sleeve with emergency repair. That's very helpful. And then we can flank these guys to death. Very good. We can cruise around with Sulthor and get the flank here. Very nice. We can blast here for some heavy damage. There's a nice kill. And we'll get a finish there. No problem at all. And I think, yeah, that's going to do it. We've just got the one boar left, so... Okay, I beat up my tank a little bit, but that's okay. We can do a heal with our Guardian Flame. I just don't think... I don't really think anybody else needs the health, so... Maybe what we'll do instead is just get the kill with Edward. There we go. Darkbringer Gemstone. Item is not particularly good for me, but the extra knowledge wouldn't be the worst thing ever, so maybe I'll just take it. Although that wasn't enough to push this another turn. That's too bad. You know what, though? We'll keep the gemstone, and we could sell it at a later date. You know, when we really need, when we're in a real pinch and we need the money. So we'll hang on to it for that purpose. Now, I feel like this is a little bit too strong for us at the moment, so I may even consider retreating back. Let's go this way and see what we can find over here. Ooh, nice. There's some extra casting points. That's good. Ooh, and we did get a level up with our rogue, which is cool. I think we'll take a dirty half dozen. Or no, never mind. Sorry, I want stronger than steel. That's the one I want. All units in the hero's army gain armor piercing. That's extremely powerful. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So that's that level up. Again, we've got all these extra casting points. We could do a couple of spy drones just to, like, even help us with this battle with the undead that's coming up. I don't hate the idea, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Let's cruise this way. Just see what we can find over here. As soon as we have the city, I would like to get those production resources. I think we'll go this way, and then what we'll do is we'll summon maybe 2 of them. Like that. So at least we've got a few extra units there to help us if we do get attacked. Builder's going to stay put, like I said. Civic Guard can just hang out. And that's going to do it. So let's see if they decide to attack me. I get the feeling they won't, but you never know. If they don't attack me, I may attack them. Okay, they're going to run. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, I think it's time for us to push into their territory. You know what? Let's go capture this. Yeah, there we go. And look at that. That generates us income from the gold mine, the tomb, and the ancient ruins. So, not too shabby. That was kind of, I pilfered it from from Laryssa a little bit. And do we have control yet? No, still one more turn. Okay. So why don't we maybe just head... Yeah, we know there's lots of juicy stuff to go and clear down here, so... Ooh, what is this? Monster Den guarded by a hill giant. Tier 3 unit. Pretty powerful. Ooh, and there's those assassins chasing our raptor. I don't love that. Try to run into the mountains a little bit. Well, maybe we'll just send one of these over to... Okay, there they are. So we see the enemy. I'm going to go like this and just kind of follow them, I think. See if we can maybe get them into a fight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Civic Guard, I suppose we could start to maybe move down. I'm going to leave him there for maybe one more turn. Just in case. I know he's not doing much, but I feel like it's kind of nice having him there. Let's see what they do here. Nice, Laryssa won. Oh, did she clear something out? She must have. Okay, so yeah, he's totally running. Oh, look at this. Here's an opportunity to maybe get a fight in. I don't know if we can make it there this turn, but... Doesn't have the hero with this group anymore, and also doesn't have the powerful tier 4 undead. Ooh, we can't quite make it there. That's too bad. Well, we'll go like this, and then maybe next turn we'll have to see. You know what we'll do is we'll park these two there, at least to try to protect the fort. Yeah, he's got stacks of units kind of all over the place, so this is definitely a little bit of a risk for us here. All right, well there. At least we're defending our little fort, kind of. Oh, she cleared out the some guards there. Down here. Okay, so she's clearing stuff out over there. Nice. Okay, we have our throne city now. That's great. Okay, and I would love to send one of them over to grab those production resources, but I kind of need to focus on the fighting, I think, at the moment. For production, let's maybe do... What do we already have? Wooden wall, builder's hall, barracks, and a lab. So we could probably do maybe a siege workshop. I don't think that's terrible. That would increase our production a little bit. Observatory wouldn't be bad. Expand the domain a little bit. Get closer to adding in a few more structures, maybe. Storehouse for growth, never bad. You know what? Let's do a shrine, because our gold income or our mana income is terrible. So that kind of settles it, I think. All right, our scout down here. Oh, might as well just keep it going. Ooh, look at that. Nice, it's not guarded. Yoink. Now, he may come and just kill this unit, but that is kind of hilarious. All right, well, we'll just stay put. And now we could do our mana fuel cell. It's going to result in us paying a lot of upkeep, though. Yeah, which that's not really sustainable. So we're going to have to throw these things away. But that did jump this to only a single turn instead of 2 turns, which is a good deal. So we'll end it there. And then we can do a temple after that to continue to improve our mana situation. Just watching what Laryssa's doing here. I'm guessing he's going to run away with these two, but we'll see. Ooh, okay, so he's killing my scout. Yeah, I not really too surprised about that. Well, there's the tier 4, so we know where the tier 4 unit is at least. Okay, yeah, and this one's running off here for, I guess, going to go after Laryssa's unit or something. Well, we can go help out, maybe. Although, actually, we can't, because we can't make it there this turn to assist. We're probably not strong enough to fight the Ziggurat at this point. Alright, well, what we'll do over here, then, is we'll build a temple. Oh, but we don't have enough mana to do it. Oh, that sucks. Can we generate mana? Well, that's going to only be a bit of a stopgap. Well, that's no good. We send a scout over to grab that, maybe? Yeah, I forgot that you need to pay a little bit up front to be able to acquire the temple. Well, maybe what I'll do then is I'll just throw one of these away as like a suicide unit, just to try to do something at least to minimize my my upkeep cost. Ideally, I want to go after the undead if I can. Ooh, they're going to kill me with ranged. Well, that's too bad. I just fed them experience. Oh, well. Good news is I got rid of some of my upkeep at least. Yeah, now I'm at +3. Okay, that's better. Ooh, and there's an item there. I wonder if one of his heroes might have died or something. Alright, research. Produce golem. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we maybe just go for the production path here. Research expansionism. I don't think we have any outposts at the moment. This would free up maybe other upgrade options though, so maybe we should do it just to get it out of the way. Yeah, let's just do that. Now up here, well, you know what? Let's scout ahead and see what we find. Ooh, there's a path to the underground over here. You know what? I'm going to just ignore this little group up here, and I'm going to focus on heading down this way. I feel like it's a little risky, but you know what I might do is actually head down here and build... If Laryssa clears this out, I'm going to build something right here to encompass these three things, a little fort. I'll wait, though, and see if Laryssa does clear that out. Actually, you know what? I want this guy to come along here. I want more support. Okay, so Laryssa's coming back to her base. Makes sense. It is kind of being threatened, right? Yeah, and she lost a unit up there. I'm about to lose a scout as well. Ooh, nice. At least he killed somebody. Alright, back to our new base here. We generate mana. We could almost get enough, because I do want to get a temple. It would be nice to have one. And I don't have to worry about mana quite so much. Now down here, I guess we'll scout a little bit first. Let's go grab that item. Oh, wow. Look at this. We've got some good stuff. We'll give this item to Sulthor, I think. He doesn't have a melee weapon. Yeah. Nice. And then... Big Beetle, we can give that to Sulthor as well. The chainmail pants, I feel like that's good for... Yeah, that's good for Sulthor. He has worse gear, and he doesn't have a shield, so we'll give that to him as well. And I think we'll give him the rifle as well, because he doesn't have one. Sign. Pray and thou shalt receive. You know what? Oh, I thought this was a cave entrance. It's not. Forbidden Sanctum. Might be worth seeing what's in there. Let's go check it out. Ooh. Smash, Crush, Breaker. Tier 4 machine with melee strike and fire cannon. And the Goblinator. Tier 4 machine. Melee strike, gas breath. Yikes. Oh, man. This thing has a cannon. That's crazy. Holy. Yeah, we're definitely not going to fight that. That's way above our capabilities at the moment. However, we could cruise down here, grab this, and then we can carve into the territory here and maybe try and take that city. Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm a little nervous about this because... There's some decently powerful units running around in the background over here. Like I said, the builder... Oh, wait. I guess... Oh, it's unexplored. Weird. I don't think Laryssa did clear it out. I might still send my builder down there, though, just to try to build something to encompass as much as I can. Again, still waiting on enough mana to... build a temple. Okay, and she keeps summoning units to aid. That's good. Okay, captured that little base. That's too bad. It took some of my income away. Alright, well, let's go explore what this is. Draconian City. Okay. Yeah, some undead guarding it. Ooh, a Spelljammer. You know what, though? We should be able to handle this. If this is all that's guarding it, I think we could take it. Yeah, we should be fine. Nice. Okay, items have arrived. We'll deal with all that. Make sure Sulthor has his new gear equipped. Place his pants. Give him a new shield. When this big beetle hatches, that's going to be a straight upgrade for this Blight Tusk boar, which is good. Yeah, very nice to have for him. And yeah, we'll head down here. Cool. Now, up here, again, we don't have the mana. Well, there. We can, if we do this 2 more turns, then we can build a temple. Alright, hold out there. Let's see what Carishar does. If he reinforces, we may have to retreat a little bit. But as it stands, I think we could take this. It would be a hard fight, but I think we can do it. We're definitely going to need some luck on our side to make this work, but now the one unfortunate thing is that these units do have some fire resistance because they are draconian. Ooh, ferocious mounts. What does that do? Oh, you have reduced movement and your morale is kind of impacted, so that's annoying. I mean, worst case, we can always run, right? Like, we don't have to stay in the fight. Ooh, and you know what? I shouldn't have moved that far. Because I wanted to actually reload and be able to do a fire attack this turn. And the Spelljammer's in effect, so we can't do that. What I might do, though, is throw on a buff on the Phalanx, and then we at least have some fire resistance. Yeah, I don't know if this fight's going to be doable. We're going to try. I really don't know if it's going to be winnable. Those two are going to just go off that way. Yeah, and like you can see, our heroes are pretty miserable now because they're... yeah, and our knight is miserable because of the that debuff. Ooh, magic fist coming down on me. Don't love that. I feel like maybe I bit off a touch more than I could chew. Well, we'll just keep trying here. I don't think it's worth giving up. I think we just have to persevere here a little bit. Now one thing we can do with this thing is we can ram the walls, which I kind of forgot about. That might be more productive than anything else we can do with it, so let's just start doing that. There we go. We'll just bash those walls in. We can do that. Nice. Unfortunately, we had a fumble because we're not happy, but and Sulthor can move up as well to try to help. Of course, we're going to get firebombed, so we have to be aware of that. I'm going to move our musketeer up. Try to start blasting a little bit. Spy drone can move in. Civic guard can move around. I really don't want to send my phalanx in because I feel like he's just going to get slaughtered if I do. We'll leave him kind of like that. Oof. Fireball over there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure we're gonna be able to win this one. We'll keep trying here though. I don't think it's worth running away just yet. Oh, we needed one more damage to be able to get through that wall. That's too bad. Here, we'll go like this. And it would be great to kill some of these ranged units here if we can. Let's get get some damage on them at least. There it is. Oh yeah. Very nice. We could go start bashing the wall down over here, but I feel like we're gonna have this busted next turn, so I'm gonna just stay put. Get ready to charge up this busted wall here. Now, sadly, the spy drone is going to just detonate here, I think, but yeah, that's too bad. All right, we'll end it there. We really just need to get into the walls. Once we're in the walls, it'll get a little better for us. Ooh, that immolation's not good. Might need to run Sulthor out of the battle if he's getting too hurt. Okay. So we're gonna finish the wall. There it is. And then, okay, well, at least we can get our phalanx right in here like that. The knight can charge up. The musketeer's gonna fall back and reload. Like I said, Sulthor is now in a bad position, so I don't really want him doing anything too crazy. Maybe we'll go like this. Do a little bit of damage if we can. Not enough to be really significant. There's a kill at least. Yeah, I think I regret doing this fight, to be honest. But we might still have a chance. I just have to, yeah, Sulthor, I have to get him out of danger because he's getting slaughtered now. We can't lose Sulthor, that's for sure. This phalanx is kind of the only thing holding us together at the moment, so we really got to keep him alive. Edward can do this. Nice, good damage there. Sulthor can stay in the fight kind of here. Ooh, not enough. That's too bad. You know what? I'm going to fall back, go up like this, and do this. Very nice. There's at least a few kills. And then I'm going to put our musketeer up on here. And the Revenant's going to die of the burning. The Raptor will not. So let's kill the Raptor because we can. You know what? I might even send the Knight over here just to draw some attention. Maybe. Uh-oh. Sulthor is in trouble. We're going to have to retreat out of the battle with him, I think. Because the immolation's doing damage to him every turn. Yeah, we're going to just get him out of the battle here, basically. We can't afford him dying, so... Alright, Phalanx can cruise up. But before we do that, it would be very nice to just step up like this and blast the heck out of everybody. Oh, yeah. Go like this. Get that kill. Now we're in good shape. Our Knight is able to come and help out. Reload our attack there. We could heal, but we really don't need to at this point. The flame tank is still healthy. Okay, I revised my previous statement. I do not regret this battle anymore. How's Sulthor doing? Okay, the fire is out at least, so that's good. Go here, and then I think we can just... Oh, yeah. Very nice. That went pretty well. We still have our main stack together. We did take damage, but we are in fairly reasonable shape. It seems Carishar murdered the diplomats, so the Emperor did send them. I am sorry I suspected you, Laryssa. The sooner we can end this, the better. There are terrible things going on here, and we don't know the half of it. All right, well, hey, that's great. We've got a pretty powerful city now. We will start absorbing it. It's going to be a little bit till we can use it fully, but that's still really good. So for Edward, I think I'll just continue focusing on upgrading his abilities. I might take Sabotage, though. And then maybe do some range strength upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so expansionism is done. What can we do next? Structural Insight. Irregular units receive technical training that schools them in sabotaging enemy machines and structures. It's not really that good for me. Maybe we'll do a Produce Golem then. We can start getting cannons and stuff. That's, like, always really good. Okay, we'll do a temple now. We have enough mana income to do it. Down here, can we explore this? Oh, no, it is guarded. Okay, they're just hidden. That's right. We could build one, though, here. That would give us 20 knowledge per turn. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, and I can't undo it. Oh, that's a shame. I can cancel it there. Okay, that's good. I was going to say, I want it probably here. Then I'll get a gold mine plus the knowledge. So, yeah, we'll do it like this. There. And eventually, if I can get down there and clear this out, that would be great. But even if I don't, it's still probably a pretty good one. Yeah, Spelljammer. That's fine. I can leave it there. I don't think it's causing me any problems, really. So now, yeah, we're going to want to go and attack. But I think we just rest here for a turn. Let ourselves heal up just a little bit. We will eventually do a mana fuel cell, but for now, we're going to hold off. I might, though, do a spy drone purely with the intention of scouting. Oh, look. Okay, that explains where these undead were coming from. Vampire Mistress. Yeah, so he has a... Interesting, it's his throne. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that explains where all the undead were coming from. Okay. Laryssa is still okay up here. There's a lot of stuff we haven't explored and cleared out yet, but I'm going to kind of go for the throat while I can here. I'd like to keep doing damage if I can to Carishar, so... Obelisk of Undeath. Now that... I think it, like, debuffs me. I just don't remember exactly what it does. Non-undead units in the domain of this dwelling are cursed. Okay. Well, that's unpleasant, but not the end of the world. As long as he doesn't bring reinforcements, I should be in good shape. Okay. Let's see. So I would like my builder, I guess, to maybe go up here and build something else too. Yeah, I think that's just gonna do it. Once we have the temple, we'll be fine. Okay, Karishar's moving. Okay, some independents took that, I think. Ooh, he's gonna come and take that city back, but guess what? I'm about to take his throne, so... Joke's on you. Not that this guy's gonna really do anything, but... Alright, so we will attack the throne city here. Now, Carishar himself is not present, so... just taking the throne city isn't going to be enough to end this. Ferocious mounts again. Annoying. It's not like the end of the world, it's just, it's annoying. Okay, I would love to blast with my fire. Do as much damage as I can. Let's do a fast reload here. There it is. This is gonna be excellent. Ooh, yeah. If I move up one more, I'll hit another unit, though. So let's... Oh, but now I'm not hitting the Mistress. Yeah, and I'd rather hit the Mistress, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Killed one of the Revenant casters as well, which is very good. Thulthor is still feeling a little worse for wear, which is not my favorite thing. I think what I'll do is I'll go like this, kill the Mistress, because I think she has seduction and whatnot, so I don't want to risk losing units that way. Caster over there is scary. Ooh, not enough to kill. What about here? Ooh, yeah, we can get the kill that way. Nice, even with the fumble, we still got the kill. The Knight can come and just kind of reinforce on this side. Alright. Yeah, we can tank that damage, no problem at all. Okay, perfect. Blast. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Excellent work. Okay, and then let's do a heal on Sulthor. Reload our Musketeer. And, definitely wouldn't mind getting a little bit of extra damage on with some fire here. Very good. And then our Phalanx can go and kill the Revenant up there. And our Knight can deal with the Armsman here. Perfect. Alright, well, there we go. Now we've got Karishar's throne captured. And I will happily absorb that as well. A whole bunch of tombs there. This is a pretty awesome Revenant dwelling there with all these construction nodes and tombs. Never mind, there's also a Wizard Tower ruin over here. Wow. And then there's a raised city in the corner. So what I'm going to do is I might actually head back and try to reclaim the city if he takes it over. Oh, nice, we have Charm. I love the mind control abilities, so I'm happy to get Charm on our side here. Sprint would be good, especially if we're going to use Charm. Interesting that we have we can take coup de grace twice. That's kind of, I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but yeah, let's take Sprint. That just gives us an extra little bit of kind of a get out of jail ability if we need it. Or panic button ability, if you will. These are still being absorbed, so it's not worth trying to buff those cities yet. Right, now back to our throne city. We still could use more mana, but we don't have enough mana to build this yet. Maybe we'll do a storehouse and just increase the growth of the city. So we could go up here and think about maybe building something, but I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's worth. Okay, because the population boost doesn't do anything for me. The tombs stuff does, and the production doesn't help me. The knowledge does, so... I mean, going here for the mine and the tomb is maybe worth, or the ruin and the tomb. Yeah, I don't know. We have to think about it. All right, we'll end it there. Now let's see if he decides to take that city back from me. I'm sure he will, given that I didn't really defend it. Kind of just made the push and took his throne. Oh, interesting. Just kind of ran off. One thing I am going to do is summon a spy drone. Go check out the ruin. Ah, here it is. Sunbirth Citadel. We are getting close to the ruins of Sunbirth Citadel, the location where once horrible shadow demons entered our world. The remains of the last Shadow Gate lie buried beneath the city's rubble. Ooh, and there's Karishar himself. Oh, wow. Eldritch Horror, that's tier 4. Revenant Titan, that's tier 4. Wraith King, which is a tier 3, very powerful. Yeah, he's got some nasty creatures with him. We're going to need to power up a little bit, I think, before we go in there. As in, we're just going to need more units, really. We don't really have a good way to get them at the moment. Well, I don't know. I guess we could scout around and see if maybe there's some more stuff we could do. There's a dungeon up there. I don't know if that dungeon was cleared out. If it isn't, we could go back and try to... Ancient Ruin. This dungeon is unexplored. We could go up and try to clear it, and in doing so, potentially get some more units for that fight, because the dungeon usually rewards you some tier 3 units. Yeah, let's do that. I know it's like a gamble because we've left this city alone, but... yeah, and I don't hate putting something here, but I feel like it's kind of pointless because, yeah, I can't even get both together, so no, we're not going to do that. We'll just send the builder back. I don't really know what to do with him at the moment. All right, we're going to end it there. At least Laryssa is moving down, and she's got a big army, so hopefully she doesn't leave herself in a vulnerable position. Although I guess if she gets killed, she'll just end up, as long as her throne city isn't also captured. Ooh, that sucks. He went after my throne city with this Revenant Titan Champion gold medal level. Well, auto combat, we lost him. So our throne city was captured, which is unfortunate. And then a domain invasion here, so we're about to lose that city as well. Well, we'll go into this dungeon. Now, of course, the problem is now we really can't lose Edward. We just have to be that much more careful. We also have charm, so I mean, we could try to get that shock trooper on our side, potentially. Obviously, the Manticore Rider, we can't mind control, so it's not even going to be an option. Ooh. Now that's a little scary. He can make it all the way down there. We'll go like this, maybe. Do a rapid reload. Alright, well, we'll just hang out. We will put our phalanx here. Our knight here. Musketeer's going to move up to assist. And then everybody else is going to stay put. Ouch. Okay. So now the trick is going to be kill the Manticore Rider as quickly as we can. I think what I want to probably do is get a good flank on him. So maybe I go like this. Flank him that way. And then I think I can move off now. Like this. Yeah, there it is. I would love to just do this and blast as many as I can. Maybe we'll go like that. Okay, we'll go like this. That was good. And then we could still charge in there with our phalanx now that we've done the damage. Maybe we just shoot him. There it is. And then we get the finish here. Nice. Okay, now phalanx is going to go up here and Arcane Guard mode, and then we can charge the Berserker over here for some damage. Good. Nice work. Ouch. Ooh, and we lost our phalanx, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Now Sulthor's gonna go for a... Nice. Okay, well, hey, at least we got it kind of bit of tit for tat on that one. Let's see here. We step up like this. Do that. And that. There we go. And then firebomb here. Okay. Well, that sucks. We lost a powerful tier 3 unit, but we gained a powerful tier 3 unit, I suppose. Via the mind control. And we got ourselves a knight and a sea troll. Let's check out. I've never seen a sea troll before. Let's see what that is. Does have regrowth, which I like very much. Shock protection, fire weakness, frost protection, blight protection. Dedicated to neutral. Okay, well, we're currently neutral, so that's good. Has swimming, obviously. Hurl net. Gains fearsome. Inflict drenched. Yeah. You know what? I think this is a great spot to end the episode. So we gained some powerful units. Obviously, we're not in the best position, but, like, things are looking kind of decent. We know where Carishar himself is, so that's good at least. We kind of skipped raiding some of the structures, though, down there, which might have yielded more items and other benefits for our heroes, so something we might want to think about. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.